Another good news from the Biden administration, and this time it is for H4 EAD holders. So for the details, please stay tuned. There are approximately 100,000 H4 EAD holders in the US, and 90% of them are Indians, and over 93% of them are women. So what actually is the difference between H4 EAD and H4? So I have made a video on life on H4, giving the details of what H4 visa holders can and cannot do in America. So I'll link it somewhere here. Please do check that out. So H4 visa is for the spouse of an H1B holder, and EAD is Employment Authorization Document, and a person on H4 is eligible to apply for H4 EAD when the spouse has an approved I-140, which usually happens when the employer of that H1B holder has either filed or at least initiated the green card process. So not all H4 visa holders are eligible for H4 EAD. It's only for those whose spouse has an approved I-140. Now, why H4 EAD is so important? Because you know that on H4 you cannot legally work in the US. But if you get an approval on the H4 EAD, then you can work part-time, full-time. You can even start your own business, and you can work for any employer in any field, unlike H1B. And also there is no cap on H4 EAD, and you can apply for H4 EAD at any time of the year, given your spouse has an approved I-140. So before telling you what Biden did to H4 EAD, I would have to tell you what Trump did, and probably also what Barack Obama did. So up until the summer of 2015, H4 visa holders couldn't legally work in America. They cannot even work right now, but in the summer of 2015, Barack Obama passed a rule authorizing the eligible H4 holders to get this EAD or work authorization. But then in the Trump presidency, they made several policies and executive orders to revoke H4 EAD. There were several attempts or attacks done on H4 EAD in past 4 years to just get rid of, this work authorization for H4 holders. Trump administration actually passed a regulation in 2019 called removing H4 from the class of aliens eligible for employment authorization. Again, not a fan of the word alien, but the good news is that this regulation was withdrawn on January 26th by the Biden administration, and January 26th coincidentally is also the Republic Day of India. Several of these spouses who are in the US because their husbands or wives work on the H1B visa in America are highly skilled professionals, and they would have had to give up their career if this H4 EAD had been revoked. So I guess after 4 years of needless anxiety, it's a really positive news for H4 visa holders, although there is still a little backlog and delay in terms of getting the H4 EAD approved or extended. But I think all these steps of the Biden administration is at least bringing back a lot of confidence and hope in the future of America. So I hope you learned something from this video today, and for more similar content, please keep watching.